Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk about a brand new trailer from The Walking Dead Season 9. This is called New World. No, New World. That's it. The New World trailer. That's kind of funny. We had a larger world back in Season 7? We have a new world in Season 9, and then we're going to have around Season 11-ish, we're going to have a New World Order. It's probably done on purpose. Anyhow, we're going to talk about this trailer. There's a couple really key important things. One major thing that could be major, and it could spark a big conflict between the Saviors, and it's a Daryl moment that happens in a blink of an eye, and you'll miss it, but it connects to a different trailer. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I also want to let you know that while I was looking up stuff to do this video, I stumbled across something that led to another video that I will post after this. It's about Fear the Walking Dead. It's a good 15 minutes long. It started off as fans going after them. They were drawing blood. It was crazy. Fans online, it was nuts. It was something I saw I wanted to share, and it turned into my idea about what they should have really done with the back half of Season 4 that really made me so excited to see that. And then so disappointed we didn't get that. And it has to do with Lenny James, who plays Morgan, and Alicia on the Fear the Walking Dead. So if you're interested in Fear the Walking Dead, give that whole video a listen. Or if you get sick of it midway through, kind of skip to the end, because I really want to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. Anyway, let's dive into this trailer. One initial thing I do want to bring up. I forgot this in my video, and I did a lot of editing on this. It's Rick's death callbacks to Season 1. Rick's death in Season 9 calls back to Season 1. I really loved putting this video together. I thought it was a lot of fun. Got a lot of positive feedback on it, but I noticed in the stats, it didn't go out to hardly anybody's notifications. Only 10% of people got notification on this, which is disappointing. So if you haven't seen it, this is one of my favorite videos I did, and a lot of people are digging it, so check this out. But I missed a part I was going to put in it where I said this is definitely, because there's people still saying, we don't even know if these are Rick's boots. If you actually play the trailer, you could get a good high, clear image of Rick standing here with these boots. It's hard to see in this image, but if you watch the trailer, you'll see these markings are identical on his boot. These bloody boots and the blood trail pouring down on the ground when you watch it, you are watching what is most likely leading to the death of Rick. They put it in the trailer. There's no doubt about it. If this isn't him, call me crazy. That's nuts. But I just want to point that out. Yes, for everyone saying those aren't even his boots, they are most likely his boots. Now, to the one image that got me really thinking in the new trailer, Daryl shooting this walker. Now, you might just think, he's just shooting a walker. What's the big deal? Well, in the original trailer, the San Diego Comic-Con, the Rick's Final Episodes official trailer, they show these two, A-Rat and this new guy, putting this walker up on this X. And we don't know what the purpose is. We don't know what the meaning is behind this, but we do know previously Negan used to put zombies out front as kind of scarecrows and guards to make it harder for people to attack the sanctuary and get through. Now, if you don't recognize this guy, he is the same guy that Daryl knocks out with this pan. Bop! That's him. That is definitely the same dude. I forget his name. I'm drawing a blank. But if they put these zombies up here, and I believe, we know she's a cold bitch, okay? She shot Olivia in the face without even blinking an eye. She might have gotten a haircut, and she might be smiling at Rick in the official trailer, but she's up to some shit right here. Maybe these two are part of the group that believed in Negan's leadership, and they wrote, or maybe not Negan leading them, but that kind of structure where they are all Negan, and they're the saviors and they save, and now they've been decommissioned, so to speak. And this connects to something at the end of the trailer as well. But you have Daryl show up, and he shoots this walker. Now imagine, we already know that Rick and them are going to the sanctuary. In these trailers, when you piece them all together, you see the one guy go, "Bless you, Rick Grimes." I like later on how Michonne and Rick are in bed, and she's like, "Bless you, Rick Grimes." She's like, "Oh, not you too." That was cute. I like that. But the one guy's like, "Bless you, Rick Grimes." They see the writing on the wall. Maybe while they show up at the sanctuary, Daryl is there. He comes around the corner. He sees this shit, And it's perfect that it's Daryl because it reminds him when he was imprisoned in the sanctuary, what really set him off, they would bring him out. Remember, they brought him out, Dwight did, and they had to, come on, they were wearing the jumpsuits and they had to put these zombies out on the perimeter, the defensive perimeter. I couldn't really remember what that was called, but it's perfect that Daryl sees that because that triggers him and he's like, oh, hells no. No one is going back to the way Negan was running things. So he shoots the zombie, and keep in mind, this is important because this is the zombie that these two put up. They want it there for some reason. Maybe they want to go back to Negan's ways. I don't know, but at the end of the trailer, and this is where I think it connects more importantly, you have Daryl telling Rick, or Rick says, we've changed, or things have changed, I believe he says. And Daryl says, the thing is, Rick, you changed them. At first, when I saw the trailer, I thought he was kind of saying, like, you know, you did something good, you changed them. But now I'm starting to think, like, Rick, they had a way of life. This is what Daryl's saying. They were living their life now a certain way. And you changed that. You changed them. So you're going to have some bucking back. Now, I don't know if that's, you know, because you would think Daryl would have more of an aggressive tone when he's talking about that. Like, Rick, not Rick, you changed them, but Rick, you made them change. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is fitting because if you look at it, I think they're in the sanctuary when they're having this talk. It looks like it's similar lighting. If you look at the sanctuary images with these candles, and then if you look at the windows here, right there, look at those windows. And then look at Rick here with these windows. So you get Daryl showing up. You get them showing up at the sanctuary. Daryl catches that zombie that reminds him of when he was imprisoned. He puts the zombie down. And then later on, maybe that helps start the beef with this guy. Because we see this beef with this guy 2 different times. We see him fighting Daryl here. And then we see the little kid Henry trip this guy and knock him down on the bridge. So that beef is definitely kicking off. But anyway, back to the trailer. Around the 16 seconds we get Daryl there. But around the 18-second mark, we get Rick in this, I don't know what it is. It looks like it's close to where they were doing the bridge area. And it looks like a runoff. You know, maybe the side of the hill or some shit like that. When we see, if you connect this to the other video I did where Rick is injured, when we see him, he's sweaty, he's dirty, and he has this outfit on, or this uniform. We do know he gets injured here really bad, enough to where it's all soaked with blood, and he's not bloody now. So whatever happens to Rick, possibly, that leads to his death, has to happen a little bit after this, before he gets shot, and before he can get cleaned up. So whatever's going on here, maybe whoever wanted to kill Rick, whoever eventually stabs him or shoots him or whatever it is, maybe this was part of the initial trap. They tried to get him down in this pit or tried to sick walkers on him. And when he gets out of the pit, he gets shot and or stabbed. That's a little tricky, though. I really don't know how they're going to pull that off. But I'm trying to see, because there was another one, 25 seconds. Wait, yeah, it was right here. You get Michonne walking away from this bat. And there's not really much to say other than this is definitely not Lucille. I can't remember how the conversation went before. I could have sworn Angela Kang said it was Lucille, but maybe I mixed that up with her saying definitely that this brought back that memory and that connection to Negan because she helped Rick, or agreed with Rick to keep Negan alive. I did mark something down for 202. I'm wondering what that was. Okay, that's when he popped him in the face. And this is another little teaser. So if you're all caught up with these teasers, it's making me a little worrisome. I'll be honest with you. Because think about it. We have this trailer, and we've seen a little bit of Rick coming out with Michonne in this shirt, with his daughter, with the birds, and they're all lining up. And we're not seeing much more than that. We even see multiple scenes that are likely Rick's death. He's covered in blood on a horse. His shoes are bleeding. Why are they showing this many images of Rick? And that's what has me really worried, because if you had enough footage of Rick in the first, he's only in it for 5 episodes. If you had enough footage, you wouldn't need to show any footage unless you really want to bring that hype. Go ahead and put his bloody boots in, or him on the horse, or whatever. But I really feel like not only are we losing Rick, which is definite, but we're not even getting a lot of Rick this season. That is a hurt piece. Not herpes, a hurt piece. I really was hoping that even, that since this is Rick's last season, we would at least get a decent amount of Rick Grimes in season 9 for the first few episodes. But it's not looking like that. Anyway, there's a lot to do, a lot more videos to make. I just wanted to put my thoughts and opinions out there about this. I'm kind of running in and out of the house, so I got to do the video a little raw like this. But again, check out this video for sure. I want to make more of these. I have the most fun when I make these. These are the more edited ones that take a little longer to put together. But definitely check that video out. A lot of work went into that, and I love this video right here. And we got a lot more of the highly edited videos coming up about different topics. The Walking Dead, right on up to a lot of other horror franchises and properties. So put your thoughts and opinions about this trailer down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.